Guys, welcome back to Ruse campaign. We left off at 7, hide and seek. I think the next one we push in. Never mind, I'll let them talk.
Andrew, can you give me a situation report?
Jerry is pulling back some units to support their center.
Are they sending us reinforcements?
Unfortunately, Weatherby is still monopolizing the supply. But there is a French combat command coming to lend a hand.
Where are they?
Somewhere in that direction, it seems.
So all we have to do is finish off the Italians. I'll start with the tanks threatening the rear.
They're not finished yet, Sheridan. They won't let us settle in without a fight.
Colonel, the anti-tank base is up and running. We can deploy the tank hunters.
Excellent news. Let's get one rolling. We'll see how it does against the Italian armor.
Okay, we're gonna need recon for this too. The infantry front and center. I already have. Okay. Shoot.
Very nice. Did you see the range of their cannon? Lovely.
That one can't even shoot him.
Sir, we have other Italian armor headed towards the base.
The range of fire of long-range units like the Wolverine can be increased by deploying recon units. What firepower! Sheer perfect. Sir, I have reports of enemy infantry movement. Sheridan, don't let the infantry get close enough to use bazookas on our tank hunters.
Now we use our GIs to block the infantry. And we have a little bit more tanks to kill. They don't give us tank guns yet. We need tank guns. Should be able to move up regardless of whether they're there or not. They should be able to hurt us. Not from that distance anyways. Move and kill him.
Lucky that. Never forget to escort tank hunters with our infantry to protect them. Tanks incoming. Deploy the tank hunters to stop them.
I don't know if they're gonna go all the way around or not. We don't have AT guns yet. Some may even run into my infantry. I ain't gonna take that chance though. Holy shit, that's way more tanks. Come on, kill him. Alright, let's relocate all the forces. Oh, that most of them are light. Okay. Yeah, see, they're running into some of the woods. We're still gonna be able to get some shots off from the supply depot. I think. Not now that I have reinforcements. Okay, so let's move up and finish the remnants off. Let's cap that. Push forward our recon.
Excellent. Those tank destroyers will be a nightmare for the Italians.
The Italian forces are massed on the other side of the river, sir.
They think we won't dare to cross it. I'd love to prove them wrong.
Okay, so later on you get attacked from this side. Make sure to have some scattered infantry resistance here. I don't know exactly when or where they come from, so
That's a state-of-the-art tank
be careful.
Be very wary of it. You'll need recon or spies to destroy it before it spots us.
Or just plain inf. Works too, don't it? Make sure to utilize the woods as much as you can. Try and avoid taking your infantry out into open field battles. As you can see, there's a lot of places. I'm not sure that you can use these. I can't remember. I've never used these before, but it's definitely worth trying. But the Italians have an airport that they can use, or an airfield, and they'll send bombers to try and get you if you stay out in the open with your light units too often. I don't think you can return fire. Just gonna go off that theory. Yeah, no, you can't. Alright.
We're wasting our Wolverine's range without recon, plus exposing them to ambushes.
Good news, sir. They're sending us a company of lead tanks.
Amazing.
Those Wolverines are powerful but fragile. They need to be shielded by tanks. Your leads are perfect for that.
By the way, any base that you see here, you can capture and use to produce your own unit. This is exclusively capturable.
Sir, we have reports of 3 Italian field bases.
Colonel, if you can neutralize or capture those, it will seriously weaken them.
Alright, so we get a bonus if we capture them. I thought I had 4 here. Let's put some more infantry in here. Where are they?
Bombers against our troops, sir.
Hide your troops from view to deny the Italians a target, Joe.
Okay, so if you really have to use infantry out in the open, if you feel he's about to bomb this, and he's going to kill it too. Oh, he's going to bomb the guys in the woods. They'll survive. Unless they get attacked by infantry. When playing as USA,
French forces under the Duke made contact. They'll be here any minute.
Great, now can you shut up? When you're playing as United States in multiplayer, this is the best anti-tank, not anti-tank, anti-infantry tank that you can have by far. M15s. We'll counter with Wolverines. Is their vision increased or something? Oh, no. Alright, so they have a reconnaissance unit on me. I have to react quick before I lose that entire side. Come on, shoot. Never mind, I lose it anyway. I don't necessarily need infantry as long as I have the Lees, but it's good to use them to secure flanks and stuff like that. See, gonna try and flank me. And my point proven. Secure flanks. Best anti-personnel tank out there. Or that's at the United States disposal.
Watch out, sir. Italian armor incoming from Vitulazio.
Where are you going, bud?
To protect our southern flank.
Already protected.
Sheridan, AT guns are at our disposal in our anti-tank base. Don't be afraid to set up ambushes in the forests.
If you deploy the AT guns in forests, sir, they could ambush the enemy.
What the hell are they doing? There's an M13s. I thought they were M15s. Be like, bitch. Let's take some of these guys to try and secure the armor base. We're gonna push it with our armored units. No, we can only possibly lose one. Yeah, there we go. I'm not even following my own goddamn advice. Later they'll get two. When your opponent sends tanks through there like that, take advantage of it if you have a side shot ability, because then they're just lined up for you. Done some pretty steep, pretty heavy damage in multiplayer 1v1s doing that. He's dead. Holy fuck. Could you get in the woods, please? Wow, they're attacking me a lot more aggressively than I remember. Could you shoot? Thank you. I'm gonna have to keep suffering attacks from both sides, or... Alright, I'm gonna use these infantry just to capture that side. Hopefully they can do it on their own. You can see I built up a lot of funds just because I haven't lost anything. You'll notice that in games when you don't lose things, you don't have to buy things. before we secure this base directly, let's put an infantry outside of it just to make sure it doesn't pop anything out. We want to secure the outskirts to make sure that it's properly defended. Then we go to cap it. I thought that was a supply depot. Okay.
Joe, one base down. Excellent news. We can finally deploy some tanks.
Now we have a better medium to counter the infantry. It's not as good as the Lees in terms of versatility, but it's still pretty damn good. Let's move these guys up.
Colonel, we need tanks to destroy those NG nests.
Don't really worry about these guys. You can take advantage of the damage that they do. Just get them, boys. Boink. This tank's was routed, so I took advantage of the situation. When their units are routed, they are unable to respond to attacks, so they cannot fire back. Their speed is also greatly reduced, so they can't really avoid infantry. So swarm them if you can. Now we're going to need this. Let's move up our reconnaissance. We're going to get a couple AT guns and push with infantry. We're also facing a counterattack, possible counterattack.
Brilliant. 2 bases down. 1 to go. A hat trick. Congratulations, Colonel. Well done.
Hopefully we can get these guys out in time. If not, we'll just move these guys up. Hopefully they can respond for us. They'll act as some cannon fodder. I hate not having blitz. There we go. Ooh, oh. AT guns will take care of it. Please shoot the threat currently marked. There we go, dead. Now we can smash these guys with these. What are you doing? I don't know how those guys are hidden. There's nothing there to hide them. So let's make some more recon. Capture these two. We have a ton of supplies. We can do it regardless. The surroundings seem pretty good to use for infantry cover, so we'll use that to advance on them. Use the AT guns to cover ourselves. As for the bunkers, we'll just use these to mop them up. Right. Let's grab these guys and begin our push across.
They're at our mercy now, thanks to you. All that's left is to finish them off. Take down their HQ quickly. That will take the pressure off Webley and spare a lot of his men.
Uh-oh. It's a lot of tanks.
Colonel, they're setting up a major counterattack.
They're playing for time. I don't know why. Keep a weather eye out. No fools, these Italians. They're hiding some strong units among the decoys.
Now we'll hold here. Uh-oh. Let's try and get our leaves out of there. Hopefully we don't lose them. Please don't die. Please don't die. Have I mentioned how much I hate not having blitz? Yeah, it's dead. Great. So distracted. Why are you going back? Okay, well they're fiddle fucking around over there. Let's push some infantry over there because you will have artillery units moving in here to try and snipe you. These guys are routed, so we'll move infantry here as well as here. We're going to aim to try and surround them. Uh-oh. Ah! No. Come on, campaign, give me my blitz. There we go. AT guns responded. My superior micro will beat all. Let's grab the infantry here and begin pushing here. I think I'm going to try and utilize the Wolverines to hold the open ground, as well as the Lee. Since I lost the other Lee, I'm going to grab some extra Stuarts. My goof, my pardon.
Colonel, we're getting sightings of incoming enemy tank hunters.
Okay, let's keep these guys to guard the right side, and then we'll move these into the middle, support the left, because it looks like they're now taking return fire. As for the armored cav, we'll wait for the Stuarts to come in, and then we'll begin our push with them. Alright,
Sheridan, the Germans are using artillery.
here we go.
See it. They fired us.
Let's back off a little bit so we don't be seen. Pull some info off them.
Went our way.
So I lost most of our infantry because I wasn't paying attention again. As I brag about my micro. Let's push these fuckers over here, try and kill them.
Colonel, a German Kampfgruppe. They were under radio silence. Snide bastards. We were right. Jerry was keeping some forces in reserve.
Sweet. That's GG. Alright. Recap the rest of this stuff. Holy shit, he just killed one guy. Oh, that's heavy infantry. I thought that was light. Alright, I'll send everything after him. I think that's GG.
An impressive victory, Colonel. I'd say worthy of a medal and a promotion.
Indeed. Stay tuned for next.
Little bastard
Never
ruined
mind.
it. All I needed was a little more time, a little more support.
Allied High Command didn't see it that way, Charles. We had enormous losses without a single objective taken.
But I had the entire German army on me. What about their losses? We almost had them.
They backed up maybe 2 kilometers and still hold the sector.
Now they've been in command of the eastern flanks of that reckless ass.
Well, he did push them back 100 kilometers.
Just need a bit more time. I need your support more than ever.
It's too late, Charles. I also have my orders. It's your day for bad news, dear. I'm being moved closer to the front.
Alright. Stay tuned for next episode because I think we get to command a bomber squadron. So, this has been Ruse campaign. Thanks for watching. Peace.